Master of Chaos, Level 13. The ninja and Pixel headed to Borg Tower. I really hope Cyrus Borg's figured out what's going on with that game we found in the mechanic's lair, Lloyd said as they took the elevator. Welcome to floor 100, a computerized voice said as the elevator doors opened. Ah, Ninja, your little game has kept me quite busy, Borg remarked. What have you discovered? Nia asked. A new appreciation for the designer, Milton Dyer, Borg replied. He designed a pretty killer security system on Dyer Island, too, Kai said. More impressive than mine? Borg stammered. Do you have robot dogs? Because he had robot dogs, Kai said. Yeah, well, I've run diagnostics on the cabinet, and this game is far more complex than anything I've ever seen. Even more than my ill-fated Digiverse, Borg said. He pressed a key. It's a virtual world made up of different zones inside the game. So Jay's in one of those zones? Nia asked. Not just Jay. The game's play account has exploded, Borg said, displaying it on a screen. Nia gasped. Over 800 players are now trapped inside the game, Borg said. All the people who reached level 13 and disappeared into the cabinet, Kai gasped. The game zones showed up red on the screen and Borg pulled out a familiar sign. The world inside, Prime Empire, is controlled by Unagami, he said. And Unagami is Milton Dyer, Zane said. Which means there are two ways to deal with this. Find Dyer in real life and stop him, or enter the game just like Jay did and stop Dyer's avatar, Unagami, Borg concluded. I think we should divide up and go for both at the same time, Lloyd decided. I'm afraid Zane and Pixel cannot enter the game. The Prime Empire code is so complex they could overwrite your programming, Borg said. I like my ones and zeros just the way they are, thank you, Pixel said. Then we'll stay here and track down Dyer in real life, Zane said. And I'm going to reach level 13 and crack this baby wide open, Cole declared, starting the game. Irene fidgeted. You okay? Lloyd asked. Something's coming, she whispered. No, someone. We gotta... She groaned in frustration, unable to voice her worry. They checked the security camera and saw several escaped convicts from Cryptarium entering the elevator. How did the mechanic get out of Cryptarium? And there's Captain Soto, and Ultraviolet, Zane exclaimed. They must have broken out of prison, but why did they come here? Nia wondered. They're here for the game, Irene whispered, her eyes wide. Borg pressed a button to shut off the elevator. The escapees took the stairs instead. Let's go fight them off, Kai declared, cracking his knuckles. No, wait, Borg said. I'm initiating my building's defenses. It'll attack anything that moves, including you if you go down there. We're ninja. We can't just sit out a fight, Lloyd said. Fight the opponents in the game. You must reach level 13 before the real enemies get up here, Borg said. As he worked on the defenses, the ninja went over to Cole's side. How's it going? Nia asked. Cole sighed. Harder than expected, but I'm almost done customizing my avatar, he replied. What? You haven't even started the game yet? Kai demanded. Winning's all about confidence. I gotta look cool when I'm fighting, Cole said, searching for the perfect outfit. Cole, are you kidding me? You've wasted all this time trying to make your avatar look cool when you could have beaten a few levels by now, Irene exclaimed. She slapped her hand to her forehead. I'm dating an idiot. Who are you calling an idiot? Cole demanded. Would you rather I call you something else? Irene teased. Now hurry up. He finally got started on the game, breezing through the levels. The escaped inmates were getting past Borg's defenses, most of them failing, but the mechanic, Ultraviolet, Captain Soto, and a couple others were getting closer. Oh, should have got robot dogs, Borg pouted. The door opened and there were a few inmates, the mechanic, Captain Soto, and Ultraviolet. Floor 100. I said I'd be on top again, the mechanic said, chuckling. I'm so close, Cole said, frantically pressing buttons. Yeah, well, so are they, Kai said. He and Zane leaped forward and blasted Soto with their powers. The fire and ice combined, and Soto was splashed with water. He laughed. Well, blow me down. You made a wee puddle, he mocked. Zane zapped the floor with ice, and Soto slipped and skidded across the floor and crashed into a desk. Lloyd! Industrial strength caution tape! Nia shouted, holding up a roll. Ninja, go! They shouted, using spinjitzu and wrapping ultraviolet in the caution tape. Irene put up a force field around Cole in the game to make sure no one interrupted him. Cole was doing pretty well. One of the inmates tried to take Irene out, and Kai kicked him away. Zane took in the mechanic, but was punched into the air. Soto rushed toward Irene, intending to get her to drop her shield, but Lloyd used spinjitzu to knock him aside. The mechanic started to make his way to Cole, but Lloyd pressed him against a machine. Going to great lengths just to play a video game? Why are you doing this for Unagami? Lloyd demanded. He's pressing the start button on a new revolution, the mechanic replied. He flipped Lloyd over, pressing him against the machine. I will be player 2, serving at his side. Lloyd shoved him to the floor. Guys, I did it! Level 13! Cole cried. That's great, but we're a little busy here, Nia said, swinging ultraviolet around. Irene let the force field drop. Would you like to enter Prime Empire? The game asked. Ninja, let's go! Cole shouted, reaching out and grabbing Irene's hand. Kai stopped fighting Soto and ran for the game. Nia let go of ultraviolet, and she crashed into Soto and another inmate. Lloyd finished with the mechanic and jumped on another inmate who was threatening Borg. Jay better be safe in there, you dumb game, Nia muttered, going through the portal after her brother. Come on, Lloyd! Irene shouted. Lloyd took one last look at Borg and Pixel and ran to join Cole and Irene. The mechanic got in his way, but Zane pushed him aside. Go on! Good luck finding Unagami, Zane said. Borg and Pixel gave Lloyd a nod. Good luck finding Milton Dyer, Lloyd said, giving Zane a high five before running into the portal with Irene and Cole. The cabinet closed as they disappeared. To the roof! My private helicopter awaits, Borg cried. They took the elevator up and Pixel pushed Borg's wheelchair into the helicopter and Zane jumped in. The inmates didn't follow. Borg started up the helicopter and they flew away. I worry what damage the mechanic will cause now that he has the original game, Pixel said. Zane sighed in relief. I'm not worried. They won't be able to do anything without this, he said, pulling out a familiar motherboard and gently tossing it up and catching it. I yanked it out a second after Cole went through. The Prime Empire motherboard, Pixel gasped. Irene gasped as she was processed into the game. She was standing on a rooftop with Kai and Nia. Cole and Lloyd were soon zapped in beside her. Whoa, Cole gasped as they looked out over the cityscape before them. Irene looked around. Jay is somewhere in this mess, and we're going to find him.